Yep.
Mm.
No, bring up that 230 mil.
Yeah,
Bro.
so
That
this
chat
okay, so
rule, please.
this guy is a simp and a scammer. Like there's this I don't know how the two correlate, but there's a simp and a scammer all in the same person here.
Mm.
Look at this shit. This is hilarious. Peace to Coffeezilla. This is his second channel. I love this guy.
Today we're talking about two arrests that came about because of my buddy Zach XBT, a crypto investigator who's responsible for tracing $230 million of crypto that was scammed by the most pathetic people you'll ever meet. Now, two of these people have been indicted. I, for one, think that's amazing. I'm going to link Zach's full report below. Go check it out. The way he traced this money is incredible.
Wow.
Even as somebody who does this, I'm like, guy's got skills. Basically, a group of criminals did a phishing scam where they stole someone's Bitcoin, allegedly worth $230 million. That in of itself, the amount's crazy, but it's not that interesting. Phishing scams happen all the time. What makes this story unique is who stole it and what they did while they were stealing it. They recorded themselves in the act of getting the money, like, stolen for the first time, which provides such an interesting look into a group of the most pathetic people you'll ever meet. Here they are celebrating getting this money.
We did it! Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro, I'm gonna spaz out. Yo!
It's on the Discord channel.
We're done! I'm spazzing out!
What I think is so incredible about this is not only the fact that
That
they're
you
all
keep
celebrating
recording.
in a group,
Yeah.
they're also live, like, texting each other a bunch of stuff, leaving traces of evidence.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I mean, look, I'm not here to hate on the criminal game. I'm not here to say how you should do it.
This generation is stupid.
Yo,
I wouldn't
that's
even
so crazy.
like,
You would have dropped. Like
Yeah.
you're done. Like you disconnect, you lose the computer, you start getting rid of shit, changing identities and shit. Yo, you're out. What? What is
But
this?
guys,
I don't know, man.
It gets worse.
you know,
Oh,
it's
it gets
like
worse.
better classic criminal here.
What?
What's going on, fellas? So that in of itself was surprising, but later they leaked even more important information as they were planning to launder the money. Their friend was kind of doing a tutorial on how to launder money with this app.
The top right, the
Wow.
settings bar.
What?
Settings.
Now, when I first heard this, I heard this background voice of the popular streamer XQC, and I was like, is he in on it? But I think they're actually just watching a live stream while committing crime. Gen Z is so cooked. Their brains are so done for. They can't even focus on committing massive crimes. They have to be like, I got to get that second screen. I need my boy X on the second screen.
Dark.
Here.
No, not that. Like the swap settings.
Oh.
Like a super glass cannon shit.
Set customer
Unbelievable. So that just kind of sets the stage of who you're dealing with. Now, as I said, the DOJ has already indicted two of these guys. And you can see they are young, 20 years old and 21 years old in LA and Miami, respectively, which, you know, not surprising places to be living if you're going to be scamming. But the story gets even more interesting when you realize these guys have been taunting Zach XBT, the guy who ultimately caught them. They said F Zach XTV. They misspelled his name, which, by the way, already, if you're going to do that, you're going to get caught. And then they said, told you we'd win Greavies. That was one of the names of
Wow.
one of the guys, Malone. Now, already, if you're one of these guys who does these signs at clubs, it's because you're a scammer and you don't know what to spend your money on, frankly. There have been so many people I've seen get caught by putting their names on these boards. And what's amazing, it's like these people feel the need for social validation, even though they know what they're doing is bad. So they go to the top clubs in like the place that they're at, spend tons of scammed money on the dumbest things. And this is part of what makes these people so pathetic. Not only that they would all get on a group chat and talk about their crimes while listening to XQC in the background. I mean, that itself is a crime. But it's just what they spend their money on. Because it's not just about buying those signs at the club or whatever. They're also trying to use their wealth to pick up women. And part of what makes them so pathetic is they are unsuccessful at that, even though they are trying to impress girls with their massive wealth, sudden wealth, because they stole it. But the girls are like not having it, and it just kind of becomes this comedy. So this girl talked about her experience getting a Birkin bag, which is a very expensive luxury bag, from who we believe to be Malone. The reason we believe this is that one of these things
says,
a
movie right now.
Dre said, "Who want a Burke?" And we see at Malone, and we're gonna find out that this guy somebody was going around offering Birkin bags to girls to try to pick them up.
But he looks pretty young. He comes towards me and he's like, "I got this for you," and he hands me the box that this is in. It came in like the actual Hermes box. It's downstairs in my kitchen. I don't feel like bringing it up, but he opens it and he's like, "Do you like it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do, but like, is it real?" And he was like, "Of course it's real. Like, it's for you. You can have it," and just walks away.
Already a weird app to just hand somebody something and walk away.
It's
$30,000 bag, I think. I think that one's about $30K.
100%
What a
real.
dummy.
I actually went to Rodeo with him today to the Hermes store, and he bought 5 of them. What?
Yeah, so turns out
they would seize
that screenshot we saw earlier.
Oh, they are. I mean, I don't know.
Dre said, "Who want a Burke?"
No,
it sounds like he was going up to multiple women and just giving out bags and just seeing, which one of them is gonna bite. It's honestly so cringy and pathetic, but the end is just where
listen to this.
It all comes together.
This is it. It's beautiful, but to be honest, it's not really my style.
Oh no!
That is hilarious.
The story ends with her just leaving with a new bag and then going, "It's not my style."
Dog, I have. Wait, let me show you the original. I found her page on TikTok because I wanted to see. Watch this. Wait a second.
So this happened 2 days ago. I was at this club in LA.
I'm gonna just move this down.
This is it.
You know, it's so funny. She's like a efficiency apartment.
It's not really my style.
Wait, listen to this. Listen to this.
I feel like it's pretty.
You should sell
like,
that bag and
mature.
get a house.
And especially like the color, it's giving like businesswoman, and I don't know if I'm really there yet. So I called my mom and I told her that I can't wait for her, and she's very excited.
She's giving it to her mom.
Yeah, shout out the random man at the club. You just made my mother a very happy woman. Oh, really quick, I forgot to add.
Check this out.
We stayed in that section like with the man that gifted me the bag for like probably 10 minutes. And within that 10 minutes, we saw him buy hundreds of bottles of champagne.
What?
So many bottles of what's that like fancy tequila that comes in like the white and blue bottle? You guys know. Like, I'm talking. It had to have been just within that 10 minutes that I was there. $100,000 worth.
That shit's cheap. It used to be cheap.
Yeah,
what's it
like,
Puerto Rican, I think.
Yeah.
And he was still there when I left. So I don't know. I have no clue who he is. I think I heard that he was like the son of a Chinese billionaire. That's my story. A random man at the
that's
club.
hilarious. Bro.
Wait, okay, so
Oh gosh, you spent, I don't know how much these bags cost. I'm not in that world, but
30 racks.
I imagine a lot of money just for somebody to roast you on TikTok as kind of a loser.
Gave it to her mama.
And go, "It's not my style." But amazingly, that is not the most cringy and pathetic thing this guy does.
Look at how much they spent at the club.
Because then
Oh wait.
Zach also posted this guy apparently sent a picture of what looks like a Lamborghini with multiple bags on top of it. And he texts this person. You see his name, Malone. "I got you a present. We'll call it an early birthday gift, a thank you gift. I appreciate you so much." Sends a picture of a Lamborghini calling it a present. And this person says, "I'm taken once again." Doesn't even address or respond to the fact this person bought her a car, an expensive car. This guy has such little charisma. She just immediately goes, "I'm taken." And he says, "I don't care."
Wow, this is
He's just buying cars to take in women and saying, "Oh, I don't care," as if
How
they're
long
going
did this
to be,
last?
When did that?
How long did this? How long did this?
Oh, they
last?
got an indictment, but I just want to go back to the whole women factor in this. Like, I understand you got to pay to play sometimes. Obviously, taking him out to dinner, doing all that stuff. But if I bought a broad a Lamborghini and she ain't let me smash the first night, or I mean, like if you had that type of bread to do that, right? Diddy money, right?
I'm not buying no chick no
No, I'm
Lamborghini.
just saying,
bro.
Lamborghini.
No.
to
Yo,
some
I'm
of
so
these guys
sorry.
ain't nothing.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
But like if she,
never,
if
so
she's
sorry.
not,
no, that's never worth it. That's
no,
never
it's
worth it.
like no, but I'm just saying, like if
No.
they're not doing that, and you buy them 3 Birkin bags in a Lamborghini,
But that doesn't
you are-
even make any sense.
It doesn't. It's stupid. Like these guys are like, they
If the goal,
just buy
if
a
the
prostitute. You might as well. That's when you just say like, fuck it. I get
Bro.
5 girls
Well,
for less money
Yeah.
at the
I
brothel.
don't endorse
You go to
that,
Texas.
but I would just
You
say
can go to
if-
Texas. It's legal.
All I
It's
would
just like-
say is the following: these guys are dumb.
They
as
are dumb.
fuck.
Yeah.
They're
They are dumb.
dumb as
This
fuck.
generation.
Like they don't even have. They're not
Dog.
streetwise. They're
This-
not wise with girls. They're not wise with money. They're not wise with covering their tracks. They're not wise with going to a club and putting their name on the fucking bro. Cleaning your money online while a million people. Though these guys,
I wouldn't
are
be
the
surprised.
dumbest criminals.
I wouldn't be
ever.
surprised if they
Never.
laundered that money through like a Robinhood or Coinbase. I would not be surprised that they just ran it through $280 million of Bitcoin through a.
Did they spend it all?
federally-
Did they spend
I
it all?
mean, maybe like you should see
I-
the bar bill. Wait till you see the bar bill on this joint, man. It's
be
crazy.
impressed
Fast forward
because
this
you're a scammer who just got a little bit of money. I think what's even funnier is this is exactly the
nice,
type of
though.
guy to be like, oh, all girls want is money. And then they try to flex their money on girls only to be turned down by them. It's just like, who cares? It's not my
Damn,
color.
dude. Damn, dude.
Oh, man.
Damn, dude.
So I just thought these guys were the gift that kept giving.
Damn,
it's
dude.
horrible that $230 million got stolen. Zach helped trace and recover some of it. He got some of it frozen. In cooperation, it looks like, with the DOJ, who have charged some of these people. And that's great. It kind of had a happy ending. But I think if you look at the scammers themselves, it's like they're so pathetic. They have no sense of even what to do with the money. Like, they got the money and immediately they spend it on the dumbest, most materialistic things. And it shows you kind of the types of people who are drawn to this lifestyle. They don't even have taste. They don't even have, like, they can't even use the money.
Sean, this reminds me of how we back in the day, like we'd be at the bar, people would have tables and all that shit. And remember the girl, like they do to impress the girls. The girls would be talking to us, getting drinks from those guys and bringing them to us. I remember I
Can't buy swag.
That's textbook. That's textbook. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's like
course.
she was
Of
having a
course.
conversation with me while other guy was buying her drinks, and she asked me if I wanted a drink, and homie paid for it and gave it to me, and he walked away, and I was like, that
Yeah,
guy
man.
is the guy buying the Lamborghini and the Birkin.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For these
Yep.
thotties.
Can't
And
buy
giving it-
swag.
You can't. I mean, and it's so weird because money's part of it. At the end of the day, when you have money and swag, you can't. It's an unbeatable combination.
Yeah.
You can't. You win. You win all the time. But you don't even have to spend the money. Like you, my friend, are living proof of that. I to an extent, and knew even like we don't have to go into places flexing all the money and all that shit.
Yeah.
just to
Never.
have.
Never,
You
bro.
don't have to.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Just know
Walk
how to
into
have a
the Ritz
conversation,
and just
bro.
pull the baddest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't. This is the thing I think that
Yeah.
separates. It's like, yo, if you know what your goal is in the situation, man, you could do some crazy shit. man.
I know,
It's
and that's what's wild.
because it's just these guys, the dumbest. These particular guys are just. I'm shocked. I'm at a loss for words about.
They're
how,
so dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb. I didn't really start like I spend more money splurging on my friends and family than I did when I was like single. You know what I mean? Going out.
Mm.
Don't correct me if I'm wrong. Like Sean, you'll rent out Disneyland for your kid or some shit like that. I'll take my wife on a shopping spree, or if we're out with friends when they come into town, we'll buy a section at the bar just to make them feel more comfortable. We do that, you know. We go out and we have some fun or do whatever because we got the means to do it. I ain't buying no random broad or some group of people I don't even fuck with drinks. Like this dude got thousands of people around him. He bought. Wait till you see the bar tab. Crazy bar tab.
Bring it up. That's the next conversation. This shit is
because
crazy.
they have their brain has been fried by a culture who just
that galaxy
values, dumb designer stuff over everything. It's funny because I kind of think these designer places have scammed the scammers into thinking like, oh, this is what you do with your scam money. In fact, in preparation for this video, I reached out to Zach XBT, who said,
"Look at that!
Look
at that!
Crazy.
Yo."
Well, crazy is night.
First of all, let's just
25 bottles of Don Julio.
Okay, for people that can't see it, how much for the audio audience? What are we looking at right now? Please read this crazy.
I'll run it down. 8 bottles of aqua. Oh, that's 8 bottles of bottled water. 8 bottles of that glass bottled water you get at Costco by the case for $30. It's $360 here for 8 bottles. 25 bottles of Don Julio, $40,000. 20 Azul
grand.
Reposado. That's the blue bottle.
That's the blue one that they were talking about.
32 grand. 30 bottles of Grey Goose, 21,000. And then they rang it up, and I guess they ran out of numbers on the register. Another 25 bottles, so 55 bottles of Grey Goose, and they paid 21 and 17,500 for that. 30 bottles of Ace of Spade, $45,000. Another 18 bottles of Ace of Spade at $1,500 a pop. $1,500 for a bottle of wine. 27,000. 7 Emerald Ace of Spades. No, they got the special rosé. I think it's that Emerald. Yo, $14K, 7 bottles. That's $2,000 a bottle. 26 more bottles of Emerald. So basically, everybody had their own bottle of Ace of Spade. And because they bought 24 more and 15 more, nobody's drinking this shit. They're just taking pictures with it.
Yeah.
And low key, I almost guarantee you.
They're just spraying. They're just
spraying.
No.
With I guarantee you, some dumb motherfucker went up to the bartender, the bouncer. Yo, can I take this with me out?
Yeah,
pulling that. Yo, can you wrap this up for me?
Yes,
take it home?
Guaranteed.
All those bottles,
Guaranteed.
I wouldn't doubt that they let them do it. They bought over almost 100 bottles of Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
Casamigos Reposado.
Casamigos.
Casamigos Reposado. That's another tequila. $21,000 for 30 bottles and 100
and then
bottles.
They ran out. Yeah.
70 and then
so 91,000 in Casamigo Reposado.
So it's almost over $500,000.
Yeah, $500,000 gratuity.
What was the tax?
50,000, 48 grand for tax, 50,000 gratuity.
$48,000.
And then they charge some entertainment fee. Entertainment fee meaning
that's
your
always
bottle
beautiful.
section. No, but that's for to get the section. When we partied in DC or back in the day, let's just say the early 2000s to
$3 grand,
2010s,
$5 grand.
You get no. You get a section. You get bottles with the section. In Miami or LA, you have to pay for the section and the bottles. So that entertainment fee is for them to sit down.
Man, when I first started buying bottles way back in the day, fucking 2001 and shit, I never got no table. I just got bottles at the bar. It's like line that shit up. I was like, yo, give me 10 bottles of rosé.
That's the way to do it. You don't need the section.
I don't even think there was sections back then.
But like even in the bottle era, you did it to entertain your people, not these idiots around you, because. You go there, your people say that, you might attract some women and some randos and you want to chill or whatever, but you're having fun. But like, if you're just doing it just to let people, like he's buying drinks for people doing whatever, that don't make no damn sense. You just blew $500,000 and you're still going to federal prison. It don't matter. I would have taken that money and put it in some kind of fucking offshore account just to make sure that I have something for when I get out when I'm 50 years old.
Brother, we don't even want to talk about it on a public forum as to what you could do with that kind of money. But
that
let's just put it this way.
$500,000, yo, $500,000, and it at a public club.
You were telling me the Birkin. They were handing out the Birkins, and they're 30,000 each.
30,000 each. Yeah, this idiot's handing them out to girls that he follows on TikTok
Insane.
that he recognized at the club. This guy's and I bet you he went home alone. Alone. That's the sad part. He went home alone with a $500,000 bill and no Birkin bag to put his money in, and a pink Lamborghini truck. Get the fuck out of here. What kind of fuck boy shit? That's so stupid, yo.
It's scary, man. It's scary. It's scary.
They have
like
people have no concept of reality or what, and it's funny because sometimes, I've been down before. We all been down at some point in our life. Like you don't have no money or something like that. And then to do some dumb, if somebody handed me that's like when Dame Dash laughed at 50 Cent for taking $1 million record deal. Look at Dame now. You know what I'm saying? For all that splurging and all that bullshit he did, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking
crazy, bro.
Tweet, which supposedly shows some of the bottle receipts where they allegedly spent $500,000 at this club.
Damn.
I mean,
That's
so
crazy.
Unbelievably stupid. If they weren't already on your trail before, you don't think somebody's going to notice a $500,000 bill from a 20 or 21-year-old at a club and wonder, I wonder how those people made that money. It's just so stupid. And for what? For one night, $500,000? These people have been tricked into thinking this is how you celebrate. The last thing I want to do is just talk about this. This guy witnessed an FBI raid, and it's believed to be the FBI indictment where they actually went and caught these two guys. So watch a bit of that, and...
Yeah, let's see the crib. I want to see the crib.
Neighbors in a Miami community stunned as federal agents surrounded a home last night. The FBI swarming the entire neighborhood with long guns and firing flashbangs.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, this is
They're
the
kicking
result
your
of what
door
you get
down, bro.
when you try to impress women with your dumb decision to go buy a bunch of Birkin bags, film yourself committing scams, and buy Lamborghinis for girls who are taken. You get arrested. A big shout out to Zach XBT once again, and also the team that helped him. That's CF Investigators Zero Shadow and the Binance security team. Thanks to them, $9 million has been frozen and $500,000 has already been returned. That's it for now. I'll have some investigations soon enough. I've been a little bit busy, but yeah, more.
That's just crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's a crazy story. I'm glad that you brought that up, brother.
That's society.
That blew
right
my
now,
mind
man.
and shit. That blew my mind. That blew my mind.
It makes me not want to have fun anymore because it doesn't make sense to have fun.
Right? Because who are you partying with? Like, who's going to be
these idiots?
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. That's what I was saying earlier. I'm telling you, you guilty by it goes back to being blacklisted. In the fucking Soviet day when they thought, if you're communist, right? If you went to somebody's house and had dinner and you was a friend of somebody, or you went to a certain school, or your kid, dude, I'm telling you, it guilty by association is a very real thing.
It is. Well put. Well put. And I will say now, the definition, I think, of what we imagine to be success is very, very different. I mean, we've moved on so far from that bottle era. It's pathetic, really, to be honest with you. I also think that, when you are, the older you get, you see that just the number in the bank doesn't really mean shit. It's the person that's driving the bank, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's the person who is managing that money. It's the person that is managing that business. Because getting it is one thing, and
it's always easy
part. That's the easy part.
Yep. 100%.